Most people who try to eat healthy think of cooking as a neutral act. You apply heat, food gets softer, it tastes different. What they underestimate is how dramatically cooking transforms the nutritional profile of a vegetable, and nowhere is this more strikingly illustrated than with red bell peppers. A raw red bell pepper contains approximately 190 milligrams of vitamin C per cup. That number alone is worth pausing on, because it means bell peppers actually contain more vitamin C than oranges, which most people consider the gold standard for this nutrient. This is a genuinely underappreciated fact, and it changes the strategic calculus of how you build a vitamin C-rich diet. You don't need citrus if you have peppers. But then you cook them and the equation shifts. Depending on the method, heat destroys somewhere between 25 and 50% of the vitamin C content. Boiling for 5 minutes can cut the vitamin C by half. That's not a minor degradation. That's losing a substantial portion of the reason you bought the vegetable in the first place. Steaming for 3 minutes fares considerably better, preserving around 75% of the original content. These numbers aren't trivial, and yet they're almost never discussed in everyday nutrition conversations. Here's where the analysis has to become more nuanced than simply raw is better. Cooking peppers actually increases the bioavailability of beta-carotene, the compound that gives them their vivid red color and functions as a precursor to vitamin A. Heat breaks down the cell walls that trap carotenoids, making them more accessible to your digestive system. So you're not simply losing nutrients when you cook a bell pepper, you're making a trade. You're sacrificing some vitamin C in exchange for better access to a different category of antioxidants. This trade-off is exactly why an all-or-nothing approach to raw versus cooked vegetables is intellectually unsatisfying and practically suboptimal. The wiser strategy is to work with both. Cut your peppers, eat half of them raw alongside something like hummus while you prepare dinner, and quickly stir-fry the remaining half for 2 minutes over high heat. You get the maximum vitamin C hit from the raw portion, and you unlock the carotenoid benefits from the briefly cooked half. Neither outcome is compromised, both are maximized. A warning worth raising here: the common habit of roasting peppers until they're deeply charred and soft is essentially destroying the vitamin C almost entirely. Visually appealing? Absolutely. Nutritionally optimal? Not for vitamin C purposes. If your goal is antioxidant density, the quick-char technique, high heat, short time, just enough to add smoky flavor and slight softening, is far superior to low and slow roasting. Treat the heat like a precision tool, not a blunt instrument, and your bell peppers will serve you far better at the table.